Hi guys, it's Jason here from Carter's Grove, Oregon on a Friday morning. Let's just um, go over some games, week 3 in the Carter's football world, um, and let's talk about some games upcoming. I'll give you my thoughts, what to expect. Um, let's start in the Midwest, the Big 12, Oklahoma, Iowa State. Iowa State last year got Oklahoma. This game is a 9 a.m. kickoff. All times are in Pacific, so if you're on the East Coast, um, at 3 hours. I don't expect Iowa State to upset Oklahoma. I think Kyle Murray, with Oklahoma, hasn't missed a beat with with Baker Mayfield being in the NFL. I expect Oklahoma to run away. Kansas, Rutgers, Kansas. Can they get a two-game win streak? Rutgers coming off of that big loss to Ohio State. This is also a 9 o'clock kickoff. Um, I think I would like Kansas to win. For for these both teams, it's going to be the only and last opportunity to get a W. Both teams come on 1-1. 2-0, 2-0. At 12:30 on ESPN, you got Boise State in Group of 5 trying to knock off Oklahoma State. This game is in Stillwater. Um, I like Oklahoma State in this game, to cut down Boise State's dreams of a New Year's Six and possibly a playoff. But I don't see that. But if Boise State wins this, they could definitely get into the New Year's Six. Beta and the Duke, at 12:30 on FS1. Um, uh, I don't know. I think Duke will get this game. What I've seen from Duke, this year beating Northwestern and Navy, they've did really good. That's what I would say about that. NC State, West Virginia has been canceled due to the hurricane, so that game, as of now, there's no postpone. Kansas State hosts Texas San Antonio. I expect Kansas State to win that one. That game is 1 o'clock. Houston, Texas Tech, 1:15 on the Fox. I expect Houston to beat Texas Tech. What I've seen from Houston, Houston looks really good. Ohio State, TCU. Man, I want TCU to pull the upset. I really do. I think, with Urban Meyer being suspended, this is the only game without Meyer that I think TCU has a coaching advantage. Gabe Patterson, at TCU. I want to say TCU wins, but in all reality, I think it's going to be a Dwayne Hackson's coming out party on the prime time on ABC. I think Haxton goes off about 4 or 5 touchdowns and really pulls away at the second half. USC Texas, 5 o'clock on Fox. If you're not watching the TCU State game, I suggest that you turn on this. I would say Texas because I think Texas wants it more. I know Tom Herman's he in some heat. 15 games into his tenure at Texas. I think Texas wins and why not? So I got Texas beating the USC. Right now, going on right now, Boston the Carters, Wake Forest. That game's going on right now on the ESPN. Um, ACC, let's talk about some games in the ACC. Clemson, um, Georgia Southern, shouldn't be a contest. Clemson should win. Miami, Toledo, should be Miami all day. Let's talk about games that matter. Florida State Syracuse. Can Willie Tiger really get this Florida State team going? It's 9 a.m. on ESPN. Ah, man, I want to see Willie Tiger do good. I really do. He left Oregon for Florida State. Everybody knows that. His dream job. I want him to do good. It hasn't been pretty the first two games, but hopefully they could get a W or the game. It'll be 12 o'clock local time. But I like Florida State just because I like Willie Taggart. It's going to be a tough game. It's a tough game to play in Syracuse. Central Florida, for the second straight year, their matchup versus the Power 5 gets canceled. They had a game canceled last year. I want to say the Georgia Tech game that they had it scheduled, and they got canceled. This one gets canceled. East Carolina and Virginia Tech also got canceled. Pitt, Georgia Tech, going to be a very good game. 9:30 a.m. on the ACC network. I like Pitt. I like Pitt to bounce back, but Georgia Tech with that triple option on a 1 week prepare, it's always tough. We already talked about Duke and Baylor. So let's jump into the Big Ten real quick. Penn State's going with Kent State. Penn State should win. BYU, Wisconsin. I know everybody wants to say BYU. That's against 12:30 kickoff on ABC. I know everybody wants BYU, but I think Wisconsin wins away. What I've seen from BYU, it's really not that impressive. They beat probably one of the worst Pac-12 teams in Arizona. BYU should have come out on top. Michigan, an easy game for them. They got SMU 12:30 on the Big Ten Network. Not really too many big games of note. Missouri and Pitt, Missouri and Purdue, 4:30 on the Big Ten Network. What's that game? Yeah, 4:30 on the Big Ten Network. It should be a good game. I think I like Missouri to win, to go on to West Lafayette and beat Purdue. I really like Missouri and Drew Lock to get the W. Let's go to we'll save the Pac-12 for last. We only do Power 5 schools just because to save on time and whatnot. The SEC will get a save the big one for last. Vanderbilt versus Notre Dame, very interesting. But Vanderbilt does this every year. They get a big win in the non-conference or whatnot. They beat Nevada last week, and everybody's hyping. Want to say that Vanderbilt's going to do good, but I just don't see it. Notre Dame looked lethargic against Ball State. I think they come out strong against Vanderbilt and really takes it to the Commodores. And that game's on 11:30 on NBC, Notre Dame Network. That's all Notre Dame games are pretty much on NBC, especially at home. Florida and Colorado State on the SEC Network, 1 p.m. Man, Florida, you lose to Kentucky at home, And you got Colorado State and Florida fans. They might be looking into this game saying, "Oh, we got a cupcake." Not so fast. I believe Colorado State could have made this ball game. Okay, just the fact that they beat Arkansas last week, an SEC opponent, and they seen Florida wielding, and it might be an upset. I like Florida to bounce back. Florida's a 20.5 point favorite. I don't think they cover, but Florida should have get the job. Alabama and Ole Miss, 4 o'clock on ESPN. All the fans, I've seen people saying, "Hey, Ole Miss, they could beat Alabama, they could," and whatnot. Pump your brakes. Pump your brakes, okay? Because Alabama's going to knock off the doors of Ole Miss. I don't see Alabama getting tested outside of LSU, Auburn, and let's face it, Georgia's going to win the SEC East. Should be no shock there. So, another game that got canceled, Missouri and South Carolina. Any other game in the SEC? Oh, we got this one, LSU and Auburn. Both 2-0 teams, 12:30. This is the CBS game of the week. LSU, big win against Miami. You played Southeast Louisiana, and you go to Jordan Hare. So play a very good Auburn team. I like Auburn in this game. I like them the 10 points too. I think Auburn will take care of LSU. It's going to be a typical SEC game. It's going to be low scoring. It's going to be good defense. Shaky offenses at times. But LSU and Auburn, that should be probably the game of the week. Game they should be there, but they're not. For some reason, they're at TCU. But this LSU Auburn game should be the game of the week. If you're waiting for a game to watch at the 12 o'clock window, especially Duck fans, your game don't start at 2. Watch this LSU Auburn game. But I'll guarantee you one thing. Tigers will win this game. Tigers will win. That's all I'm going to say. Tigers will win. And last but not least, let's talk about the Pac-12. Oregon, San Jose State. I already did a 5-minute preview. You can find it on my channel. UC Davis plays Stanford. Want a quick note, Russ Love won't play. They're not saying what the injury is. It's in the close injury. So it's the 11 o'clock game on the Pac-12 Network. Stanford should have rolled. They could play their 4th string guys and still be UC Davis, Stanford getting ready for Oregon. A possible game they cite. So that should be interesting. Colorado facing the Chip Kelly's old team, New Hampshire, 2 o'clock on the Pac-12 Network. Colorado should win, big win against Nebraska. They shouldn't struggle with New Hampshire. Cal and Idaho State. Cal should, I wouldn't say bounce back, but they should have just beat Idaho State. Oregon State and Nevada, probably a sneaky game to watch. 4 o'clock on ESPN. This game was on ESPN3 originally, but due to cancellations and whatnot, they moved this game to ESPN3 to ESPN. So all the Beaver fans get to watch this game, and all the Nevada fans too. So that game's 4 o'clock. Ooh, oh man. Oregon State, Nevada. I'm not gonna say it, but the team that's in the Pac-12 should win that game. So you guys could take that for what, but I'm not gonna say that school that's gonna win, but they should win. So USC Texas, we already talked about. Eastern Washington, Stanford. Eastern Washington, Washington State. Eastern Washington loves playing these Pac-12 teams, especially Washington State. They came close beating Washington, Oregon State in the past, but I think the Cougars win. Washington, Utah, 7 o'clock on ESPN. If you're on the East Coast, you might want to stay up for this game or DVR it for your DVR to record it. Utah, Washington, that's going to be a good game. Two very good defenses. They got Washington at 5. I think Washington does get the victory because in the past, Utah just hasn't found that way to win that key conference game, to win the South. Okay? But if they do, they got to beat Washington. They have to. It's at home. They got to win this ball game. Arizona State, San Diego State. Letdown on that. Going to be a big late letdown. Just in the fact that Arizona State is coming off of that big win against Michigan State. So it might be a letdown, but I would say not. I think Herm has that team going and has that team playing at a very high level, especially on both sides of the ball. I like the Sun Devils to beat the Aztecs. Fresno State, UCLA. I like Chip Kelly to get its first win, but Fresno State is no team to take lightly. Fresno State almost beat Minnesota. They were in the red zone inside of the 10, going for the goal-tying touchdown, but was intercepted to end that ball game. The Arizona State, San Diego State is 7:30 on CBS Sports Network. So not a lot of people have that game. Southern Utah versus Arizona. The Thunderbirds are playing their second straight Pac-12 team. They lost to Oregon State. That game's on 8 o'clock on Pac-12 Network. I like Arizona. I like Kevin Sumlin to get his first Arizona win and really build momentum to the Pac-12. So that is it. All the games on the Power 5. That's with Washington. Those are my thoughts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And everybody on the Carolinas, on the East Coast, I hope that you guys are safe. I hope everybody is safe and sound. That you guys are in a safe place before Hurricane Florence really hits down on land. So once again, my name's been Jason. This has been the Humpy Report. So have a great day.